Alrighty, I'm doing a review on the Intel Core Ultra 265K. I didn't bother doing an unboxing because there's enough unboxing videos out there already. But I have to say, I love the CPU. I've only been using it for a day. I'm first going to go over the hardware. I upgraded from a 13700K to a 14900K, and I returned the 14900K for the 265K when it came in stock. My cooler is the iCUE Link Titan 360 RX LCD. Easily my favorite one from Corsair yet, and I've used their Capellix Elite, their LCD XT Elite, and their H150i and their H100. This is easily the best one. There's like literally no cables you have to worry about. The only cables you see in my computer are my GPU cable, because I need to get one of those modded ones. And you see the super long hose, because they provide you a nice long water cooling hose. But you don't see any of the wires, because there's no wires. There's literally one plug, and they have it on both sides. So you can manage your cables perfectly. But you do need a power supply port on your power supply, the same type that you would plug your graphics card into, a PCI. Power cord is what you're going to need in order to power that, so make sure you have one on your power supply that's available if you're going to get this. My motherboard, hang on here. I ended up getting the 890F. When I had the 14900K, I had the 790E. The 790 was great. That's why I went with the 890F, but I should have went with the E variant. The difference between the F and the E, at the time I only thought was the F has 5 NVMEs, the E has 7. The F has 2 less USB ports than the E model, but the E model also has the Q code display on your motherboard, which is just so damn helpful, and it has a slightly better audio system. But for $120 less, I'm happy with this motherboard. Now, as for the CPU, I have absolutely no idea what people are saying that it's a bad CPU. I've had no issues. The only issue that I saw, which was not an issue, when I first built the computer, my graphics card was not detected, which was a Windows issue, because I was using an older version of Windows, so I had to use the onboard graphics to reformat, and once I updated the BIOS, it automatically detected my graphics card, so I reformatted it again with the new 2.4H2 version of Windows 11 or whatever it is. And so far, I've been able to test out Fortnite, Battlefield 2042, and Gray Zone. Gray Zone performance is okay, but it was okay before too. It seems to use CPU like crazy no matter what CPU you got. But once you get away from the start zone, it's a good game. Anyways, I've not had any issues so far. The cooling is absolutely amazing. It does not run hot. The hottest I've got to, I think, was 82C running a OCCT benchmark, or 85C. But generally, it doesn't go above 60 in the games that I've tested. Like I said, I've only had it for a day, so I've not really had much time to test. My RAM is working perfectly with XMP1 profile. It's 64 gigabytes of DDR5. And actually, I probably got to open up my IT software to get the colors to turn on. Oh no, I forgot I have it set to mirror the screen. That's why it wasn't turned on. But yeah, so I have 64 gigabytes of DDR5 at 6400 megahertz. I have a RTX 4080. I have the Z890F motherboard. I have a 2 terabyte NVMe, then 2 1 terabyte NVMe's. I have the water cooler, and the case is a Musatech Y6, I believe it's called, and then I have an 850 watt RMX gold rated power supply. And for my TV, I'm using a LG C3 120 hertz OLED TV. I do have a 144 hertz monitor put away in a closet and a 180 hertz monitor 1440p, but I've been using my OLED because I prefer graphics over super high frames. That's just me, I'm older. But yeah, absolutely amazing CPU so far. If I do have any issues, I will go ahead and declare them, but for the moment, no problem. It detects my wireless keyboard and my wireless mouse, which I'm charging through the USB port on the computer. Has lots of USBs. I was going to do an unboxing, but I figure there's people with much better lighting and a better professional setup to do the unboxing. So I'm just going to give you my post-build review. This here is the build, and I absolutely love it. I may eventually swap this out for one of those aftermarket cables for the for the GPU. But if I do, I'm probably gonna get one from Corsair because I'm a little bit leery about getting a third-party, non-rated cord because I've been hearing all of them burnouts. And I may eventually swap out some of these non-RGB fans for RGB. I haven't really made up my mind on how much RGB puke I really need. I mean, I know it gives you 20% extra performance, right? Anyways, that's the review for the Intel Core Ultra 7 265K, and I have absolutely no regrets.